sensitization program has so far given to you to which are something the impacts of sensitization on the staff and the children.
As for the staff, I would say that everything is good.
Okay.
Everything is good. And we are doing everything well.
Okay. Then, regarding the time that we came here, what was your assessment of the program?
The assessment of the program is the children are doing the work that they're supposed to do. And I'll say that as for the Akwekwe EP primary school, everything is going well. Everything is going well here.
And do you think the sensitization program has actually impacted the
Yes, yes. Impacted, yes.
Sometimes the way you handle the children, your teaching skills, your management and identification, and which way you are seeing the impact.
About the impact, I would say that the pupils are doing their best and they know what actually we are teaching them, and they apply to them. And they do everything according to our teaching.
And are you applying the teaching skills that we taught you
at the chapel?
Are you applying it and is it working?
We are applying it, but the difficult one is that the parents are not helping us through their homework. If we give them homework, they do not check them whether they are doing it or not. And that also is our big problem here. But as for the school and the teaching, we are doing everything according to the law.
And according to the program that comes to awareness from, it's giving you an impact.
Yes, and I would suggest that some people also are facing the disability problem here. And according to your teaching,
are you saying the children?
I would say that the understanding. Some of them are like that. If you do everything to, they don't know what you are doing. As if that's Akoro James. He's not coming to he's not coming to the school again. That also is our problem here.
Concerning the identification of these children with disability, were you able to get some of them through the skills that we imparted? Were you able to identify some of these children?
We have identified them.
So you can say it is because of the service that we gave that we
come through.
After getting them, identifying them, do you normally apply the management skills that we taught you?
Yes, it's working.
So
the course also helping.
Okay, you are the assistant headmistress.
Maybe.
Okay, so is there any complaint from other teachers?
As for our Kwekwe primary here, every teacher is doing his or her best.
So what is your assessment on sensitization? How can you assess it? Is this something that is beneficial to you?
I have said this already that it is good.
So you think it
should be continued. Yes.
Anything to tell us the lapses or anything that you think you should do better?
In my opinion, I would suggest that apart from Afro, some people also are in the trouble, so you should try so that everything will go well.
So you mean you should come and
select some of them again.
You've identified them to be children with special needs. Therefore, handling them is still difficult.
It's difficult.
But you want the specialists to come into assist.
We are not going to get it. So we shall do our best. We shall do our best so that everything will go well. And we are doing it too.
Before the sensitization program, how do you see the activities regarding the handling of these children before the sensitization program?
Your course help us to know how to handle the pupils in the class. So it helps us very much.
Thank you so much. So, were you able to identify some of them in your classroom?
Yes, I can identify some of them.
You can identify them. And how is the management helping?
Apart from our normal teaching, we used to select them and do some exercise with them.
How many have you identified?
They are three. They are three in the class.
And what are the disability areas?
I would say mental disability, intellectual disability.
What sign are they showing? What sign do they show?
If you are teaching, you teach, they can't do anything. They can't do anything. So as for me, I say that I can classify them in intellectual disabled children.
So what do you think we should do to help these children? In your view, what do you think we should do to help them?
So my view is that they will go through up to GSS 3 and they get the GSS certificate so that when any job came in, they use that certificate to get the job to do something.
So in your own small way, what are you going to help them?
I have said it already that after our teaching in the classroom, we gather them together and go through some
So that they can
with the other children.
I think that have you seen any improvement?
They are doing well.
So you think that they can
I'll say that I said it already that their parents are not helping us because they are learning in the house.
What is your name? What is your name? Better. MFA. MFA, what are you doing? What are you writing? MFA. You are writing. Come again. What do you choose as the flower? Intellectually disabled. And so in your own small way, what are you doing to help?
Like she's not admitting the fact that the child is
in your opinion, how can you assess the program we came here to do the sensitization program we came to do? How can you assess it? It wasn't allowed. Are you sure? We came here for a sensitization program. So you were not allowed. Oh, I see. For the whole school, all the staff, even other schools also came here. You weren't allowed. Okay. By then you did not come. So you are just a new person.
not well. I think I'm 1 year.
So how do you handle it in particular? When you are teaching, how do you handle it?
Maybe if I ask the question, she will be trying to answer. Though the answer that she will give it will not be more exact.
You will
I will
encourage
encourage her. And then I think she must be sent to another school.
We are not encouraging that. We are running inclusive education. So we don't encourage our children who are children with disability to go to the that is why we always come out to give you some things that you can handle the rest in the country. So in case you have any problem, you just let us know. Come on to way of Alright, Millicent, go and sit down. Learn hard, right? What is your name, mommy? Gifted. P6. Very well. How do you see the sensitization program? How do you see it? Is it something good?
Oh yeah, actually, I think what we left the other day, or the interaction we had with you the other day, was an affirmation of what some of us learned at college.
Yes.
So practically, it was a reminder to most of us. So per the various topics that were discussed, we are putting the measures in place. So first of all, identifying the problem. So I think we are still in the identification process, and those that we have already identified, we are putting the measures you gave us in place to see how best we can manage them. I think we are on it. It's human nature. So all of them cannot be exposed at one time. So gradually,
By and large,
yes.
keep on identifying.
I think a lot of them have to do with the behavioral aspect. So we are finding a little problem with that one. So sometimes we liaise with the parents to sometimes find out. We give them some questionnaires. So what they say, then we deduce whatever cause it might be from there.
So, judging from the sensitization program, do you think it's something that actually will help you, the teaching staff,
Oh yes.
to bring up the children?
Yes. Because not until last year, some of us will not know the causes of children not paying attention in class during the week. Maybe you might think the child is deliberately doing drugs, not knowing maybe something is causing that great loss. So I think it's something good. On and on, it is trying to serve as a reminder, trying to put us a right path as to how to handle the children in class. It's not easy though, but I think with the sensitization program, if it is ongoing, I think it will be informing us, be reminding us, and always keep us on the right path.
So, what is your understanding about this whole concept of inclusive education? Do you think it's a good thing to have?
I will say yes, and I'll say no. Yes, in the sense that when some of the children, it depends on the type of disability. When the disability is mixable with the able one, then I'll say yes, it's good. But if it is not, and it needs an extra care, or it needs a different class to be created for those people such that the management or the standard of the child can be lifted a little bit before maybe sometimes during the child developmental stage thinking of bringing him or her to the mainstream, then fine. Sometimes like a physical disability, nothing wrong with the intellect, fine, that child can come around. We just have to conscientize the children, those we call able ones, to deal with them like one of them. Forget, overlook whatever disability the person may have, then the person mixes well with other people and go to the formal education. But the situation whereby if you have to do with the intellect, there is a mental retardation there, then I think mixing that child with the normal children will be a little problem, in the sense that it is not, in my case, fine. Me, I may take some of them, but other teachers may not, because they need extra care. If you went to the other class, we have one of them there, and sometimes I wouldn't like to go into that, but we are trying our best. The children also accommodate here very well, and I think it's good. But if this child should be taken to an area whereby people who have studied much about that should deal with the child and to be followed with medical care and other assistance, I think it will be better. So for the mainstreaming, it's good in some cases. In some cases, I think we have to look at it.
Thank you so much. So before we came here to organize a sensitization program, then after, what is your assessment about the program? Has it made any impact on you? Has the program that we came to organize actually made an impact?
Okay, to me, yes. To others, I cannot speak for them. But I think in general, I think it is making an impact because I happen to go to some of the classes. And I realize some people I see sitting at certain positions, they have changed their position. Maybe it is out of the program. Yes. And myself, I think it has helped me a lot. In numerous ways. It has shape my class arrangement, and then also myself, the level at which I used to speak to the children. I think I have a control over it now.
Thank you so much, Mr. Smaila
Nikabo.
Nikabo. Thank you so much. So how many children do you have in this class?
They are about 24.
Were you able to identify any children with disability?
Okay, as the saying goes, no human being is 100% able. I would say yes. In this sense that, like I said earlier, a lot of them are behavioral.
A lot of them are behavioral.
Yes, you tell the child, don't do this. The next moment, he or she is still doing what you do. So sometimes I try to screen the person, the audio way to see maybe he or she did not get the instruction. Maybe he or she has problem with the audio. But if you screen the person, you see that there's nothing wrong with the auditory organ, but it's behavioral. Some of them are hyperactive. So I'm finding ways of calming a lot of them down. And in that case, myself too, I need to control my anger and stuff like that. So I don't get angry over those ones, but rather I try to calm down, call someone into my phone, try to tone them down. I think it will help me.
So you think it is out of this program that things are going on in this way? How do you see the performance of the children before and after the program?
For that one, I think it will be too short a time for me to judge. Yes, but like I said, it is the teacher that is impacting. So if you, the teacher, you take in the program well and try to change your own way of delivery, then I think the results will. So for now, I think it will be too short for me to judge on the part of the children. But on my part, I think it is really doing an impact in my life.
Mr. Smiler, I like the way you assess the program.
Thank you very much.
If you have any problem, don't just invite us. We are taking a video shot on YouTube.
Okay. We know more about our brothers that they are physically disabled, other physically, any other form of disability. We have to integrate them in the mainstream. We know how we can victimize them. Maybe if they come, we must say that this is not the special needs sector, so they will not be accepted. But you inform a school to admit them to our school. And any help that is needed, we should give to them so that they also feel comfortable and feel as a human being.
And so can you say that the sensitization program we came here to organize for you has already made some impact on you?
Yeah, it means we now know much about the special needs. Yeah, we know much about it. Although there is nobody of that sort. Okay, there may be. We have several types of disabled. Disability. We have the learning disability. There are some people of that sort. They can read, you do everything, but they will not pick anything. But as for those ones that you can see with your eye, but there is none of that sort in the school. But we have other types of issues. But the most unfortunate part is because of the strike, and since the time you came Thursday, Friday, then the Monday the strike started. Yeah, so there was nothing like classroom this week. that was it.
So can you say that the inclusive system of education is something that we need to embrace?
Yeah.
So before we came with sensitization, how do you handle the children? How do you see them?
Oh, we just see them as the normal, children.
See all of
them as a normal people. So if they are not doing well, we say we'll be insulting them. Without talking, so you are not understanding anything. That's what we take it, because we want everybody to be good. But not knowing some of them are born that way. So they need our assistance before they can also, look at something.
So it is the sensitization program that we came to organize for you that made you
aware of
this situation, that all of them are not equal.
Yeah, they are not equal.
And so do you think it is a good thing to continue
So it is a good
sensitization?
It is a good thing.
It's a good
It
thing.
is a good thing.
It's helping you.
It is,
And it's helping
it
you.
will help, it will help them too. Because this time we give individual attention to those type of children, so that what is inside them can bring them up. Because everybody is born with something. That is, although maybe they are not fast as the other children, but there is something that are hidden in them.
So were you able to identify some of these children in your class?
Yeah, in my class, there are some of them.
After you came to you were able to identify some.
Even that day we were division the duty. I was just taking when we are
You are the assistant head. Please, what is your name?
Kojo Malcolmoji.
Your name is
Kojo Malcolmoji.
You handle this class?
Class 6.
So how many so far have you identified in your class?
About 3.
About 3. And what are the disabilities?
It is learning disability.
And so how do you manage them? How do you manage this?
Oh, before you came, I just handled them like the same. But now, when we come back next time, because the term is almost next time, I'll give individual attention to those to see whether they can also come out.
So do you have anything to say about this inclusive system? Whether it's a good thing to continue and therefore any observation?
Yeah, it is a good thing. We need to continue, because the parent cannot send their children or the case send him or her to maybe corporate. I mean, there is one school at corporate. It will be very difficult for them. But if they are here, we can. But if this is the March type, we can manage it. If it comes to where, then we can send it to corporate and other places. So it is good to save time and other resources.
And you being the assistant head, how do you see the response from your other colleagues after we come here?
It's positive.
It's positive. They are responding. Meaning they are all embracing the inclusive system. So what other thing do you have to tell us?
Okay. What I must say is maybe you will be coming maybe once a year academic year, and you will be briefing the teachers about this because we know everybody aware. Although some of us were taught when we were doing college, but still we knew that.
Thank you so much. That is why we have come to see the impact of the workshop is actually making on people. tell us it's a good thing to do. I think I also try as much as possible. And coming here regularly to help you in case you have anything. I will do my best to be able to do it. Thank you so much.
Okay. Actually, previously, when I get to the class and I find a problem with the child, I don't take my time to consult him or her. I get annoyed quickly over them. After the workshop, now I realize it was a mistake on my part. So this time, I become calm. I bring them to myself as brothers and sisters to chat. It is true, some of them have problems back from home, and others from birth. So that is one of the impacts.
So do you think the program
yeah, it was effective.
very effective?
Yeah.
For me, how do you also see? It's good. And so far, how many children have you identified?
Okay, for now, it's around 4.
Yeah.
But because it was after the workshop that the strike came in, so we've not had
No.
contact time, attached. So for now, it's only 4.
It's what types of?
One with a learning disability and the other physical disability, and the rest. Some too, she uses to sleep anytime class is processing. So those are some of the things I've identified for now.
So you think the inclusive system will work?
It will work.
It will work.
Yeah, it will work.
Why do you say?
It will work because if the knowledge being imparted in us, when we practice it, then we know what to do to the special needs one and the other ones. So it's one thing back.
Okay.
I have learning disability.
Are you in the same class? Your class will be, are you under which class?
Class 3.
Class 3. And were you able to identify?
Yes. 3.
3. And which areas of
Learning disability.
learning disability? And so how do you handle it? You put into practice all that we work and the management skills and all that. And do you think it's helping you?
Yes.
It's helping. So in your mind, how many times do you think we should have contact with you as a mainstream teacher?